All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Multi-Track Minds. My guest today, he's a very good friend of mine. We've done a lot of stuff together in the past. I haven't seen him in a long time. He came all the way out from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yep.
Direct from Fort Wayne. Well, we made movies together back in the day. We had a lot of fun, a lot of comedy stuff we did, and always had a lot of fun together. He's a pool shark, a great pool player. We always played pool and all kinds of stuff. Our dads were friends way back in the day, gambling friends. I'm sure you got some stories about that. And we're glad to have you, man. So, hey, thanks for coming, man.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Let's talk a little closer to the mic there so pick you up a little better.
Sure.
So, you told me when we talked last on the phone, you said you were at a pool tournament.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that. What was that?
Well, it's called APA. Actually, in short, it's amateur pool league is what it is.
Uh-huh.
And it's for people just to try to get better and compete. My first year there, actually, was less than a year. From not playing for a while, I started playing really, really good, and I got actually an MVP award, and I got I won a regional. Then from the regional, I won a free trip to Vegas. I got to play in the championships out in Vegas.
All right.
And that was last year. And yeah, it was a great experience, especially at my age.
Yeah. So how'd you come out? Did you win?
Well, at the championship, I didn't win, but I'm the 8-ball champ in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
All right. I know you're a good pool player, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'd actually like to shoot some pool with you, man. It's been a long time. I see, when I was younger, my dad and my grandpa always loved pool. And then I got into it. We were always at the Lakeview Billiards where we made the movie.
Yeah.
And then my dad got me a pool table for the house. We had it in the basement.
Yeah, we had one too.
Yeah. Great, man. I missed that pool table. It was so much fun just to shoot pool and stuff. And then some days we'd put a board over it and we'd shoot dice, and we make it like a crap table and stuff. It's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. So, he's also he's very good with a camera and editing and stuff. So, you were doing for a while some weddings and stuff.
Yes.
You said you're not doing that no more, but really,
Yeah, just off and on.
how was that to do? Is that like hard, or is it easy, or what? I can't imagine doing something like that.
Well, to shoot weddings, you only get one take.
Yeah,
You got to get it done right the first time.
right.
You can't tell them, hey, go back up to the aisle and walk down this way or that way. You know what I mean? Just,
And you're pretty much with them for the whole
Yeah.
day, right?
Yeah, the whole day. 8, 9 hours, sometimes 10.
It's a tough job, then.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Can be, but you have to like what you're doing. You know what I mean?
right. Of course.
So,
Yeah, man. Another thing that I always, think about you all the time right away is when I see, movies, comedies and all that, and whatever. Even and really more the horror, the scary stuff, because that's what we always tried to do. The Brain Smashers and all that.
Yeah.
I actually watched that recently, the Brain Smasher and the Big Five.
Yeah.
And you know what? I thought I was gonna be like, cringy, and stuff, or whatever, but we did pretty fucking good,
Yeah, it
I mean,
wasn't
for the time, you're talking about 25 years ago at
Yeah.
least.
bad. We were just doing it to have fun, though. We weren't even serious. So
No.
that's the other thing about it. So
Right? But we actually, I was freaking out because we actually pulled it off, because nowadays, of course, there's people got phones in their pocket, and everybody's editing and making videos. It's no big deal. Now you can make a whole entire movie on an iPhone,
yeah,
But back then, we had to do it old school.
yeah,
All we had was a fucking camera,
that's it.
not even mics or anything. Sometimes we use another camera for audio. But I remember one of the funniest things and one of the most fun times we had is when we were at the senior building filming.
Yeah. That was fun. Threw the dummy out the window.
Yes, yes. We It's so funny how it looked.
Now, you know whose idea that was, right? That was Beauty's idea.
Oh, your brother, huh? Man, that was great. We somebody, what was that? Somebody was jumping. What was it? We were chasing somebody or whatever, and somebody flew out the window somehow. And it was about 4 floors up,
Yeah,
5 floors.
That was the dummy.
Something like that. Oh, no, more than that. It was more than, yeah, we were on the top.
Yeah, we were.
I think they had like 10, 11 floors there. And that dummy came flying out. And it looked like half good and half funny.
Yeah.
I miss those days, man.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. Big time. I wish we could do that now, but it's so hard to get the guys together and you know, it takes effort.
It's played out too.
Yeah.
It's a little played out, you know.
It's okay, but I mean, you know, like a friend of mine always tells me, you know, I talk to him about clothes and, you know, fashion or whatever. He says, I say, I like this kind of style. He says, oh, that's out of style, you know, that's way out of date, out of style. He says, I don't give a fuck if it's out of style. I like it, you know. So I mean, as long as you're having fun and doing what you like to do, whatever anybody does, I believe that, you know, you just go for it and have fun. You know, if you get too serious about it, you know, it takes away.
Yeah, it does.
But we had a lot of fun. We took over the Kmart store a couple of times, pranking people and all kinds of fun stuff. Dressing up crazy with all the clothes in the store, going on the intercom, messing with the people, you know. But the other thing that makes me think about you is fighting, because you're always the toughest guy.
Everybody says that.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. I mean, people were scared of you, man. You know.
I didn't take any shit from anybody when I was young. That's why.
Yeah. But you were never a bad guy. Like bad. You know, you're a good man, but you had a lot of experience fighting, man. I gotta ask you, like back in the day, like on the Southport days and stuff, you probably seen a lot of fights, right?
Oh yeah, been through a lot of them.
Tell me about what was like your worst fight.
My worst fight?
Where it was like, you know, deepest, or you know, when not in terms of that you lost or anything, but something that stuck with you. That was a big deal.
Do I have to talk about that? I really don't want to.
You don't want to talk about that?
I don't.
Okay.
I hope you don't mind. I just don't.
No, I don't mind.
You know,
that's
because
fine.
it involves a few of the boys, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus like that. So,
I got you.
so,
Yeah.
but
You don't do that no more, huh?
what fight?
Yeah.
I'm too old for that.
I'm sure you could still knock somebody out.
I don't know. I never tried. Nobody got me mad enough to do that, so
That's good.
Let's calm myself down a lot with that. You know, I still get nervous, you know what I mean, but
Yeah, you got a temper.
Not enough to hurt somebody or fight with somebody.
Right.
So
Unless you really have to.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it's at. Yeah,
Right,
for
right.
sure.
Yeah. We all get older and calm down and, you know, things change. But you were definitely a bad motherfucker, man. You had a bad reputation,
You know
man.
what?
Big
Makes
time.
me laugh. Yeah, so long ago.
Yeah. Your father, your dad, Harry,
Yeah.
and my grandpa, Billy, were pretty much best friends.
They were best friends.
Yeah.
They were. I mean, my father had that job working for the city, you know, the garbage truck, but it wasn't for him.
He was a driver too?
Yeah. Billy didn't know how to drive the truck.
Uh-huh.
So my father taught him how to drive the truck. Well, back in the day, you could have did that. You know what I mean? And you didn't need a CDL to drive a truck.
Oh, you did?
No. All you needed was a license.
Right.
Back in the day like that. You know what I mean?
You know,
And you get grandfathered in. You know?
That's right. That's right. My dad didn't need he had a regular license too. He didn't have a CDL. Yeah. You know what? Recently, when my uncle died, we were cleaning out his room, and was going through his drawers and stuff. He had a lot of. He was a hoarder of paperwork and stuff. So I'm going through his papers and his envelopes and stuff, and I found check stubs of my grandfather's from the 60s or 70s, early 70s, something like that. And his hourly pay rate was like $7.50. And that was a city job.
Yeah.
But back then, that was like $70 an hour.
Yeah, that was a lot of money back then.
Right? I mean, things didn't cost what they do today.
Yeah.
Groceries and how much was a gallon of milk back then in the early 70s?
Probably 50 cents.
50 cents. And now it's $5. Maybe even more depending on where you go.
Cigarettes, where I remember, were 30 cents a pack, 35 cents a pack.
Oh my
when
God.
I started smoking.
Cigarettes, I'm still a smoker, unfortunately. But that's where all my money goes, because here in Chicago, it's the worst. We're paying almost $20 a pack now. It's like 19 and change.
Wow.
In 7-Eleven, especially, you know.
That's insane.
I spend a lot of money on cigarettes. And my wife smokes too, so that's 2 packs a day. You know.
Wow. Yeah, that's rough.
It's a lot of money.
That is. That's
Yeah.
rough.
Make you want to quit.
You should.
Yeah, I'm gonna start trying, you know. I have to. I'm getting too old now. But where's that music coming from? Are
Not
you?
your phone, is it? No?
Somebody's playing music somewhere.
Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
No, it's good.
So,
anyways, yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll make this short.
Go ahead.
Because I love telling this story.
Please.
It's about us.
Please, yeah.
And it does lead into pool, actually. It does puts a fork in the road for me. But anyway, this was back in '78. And nobody knew about this. I had a sponsor from playing pool. And that was for running 127 balls in straight pool without missing.
Okay.
I was playing this other guy. We were playing to 150, and I got to 127, and that was it. He just didn't want to play, and he felt he couldn't catch up. So anyway, there were sponsors. We didn't know that. There were scouting, and the guy seen me play, and he came up to me and he said, "How would you like to get sponsored?" I said, "Doing what?" He said, "I could take you with me and put you in big pool tournaments and back you up and make a name for yourself."
Yeah.
I said, "Well," I said, "I got this girl I'm with," I says, "and it's fresh," I says, "but I think she's the one, I really do." I says, and I'm in love with her. I'm in big love with her. I said, "I don't think I could do that." He says, gives me his card, and he says, "Here," he says, "take my card anyway." He says, "I'll give you a week. If you change your mind, give me a call." So I did. I gave him a call anyway out of respect, and I made the decision to be with her. We're together it'll be 48 years this year.
48 years.
48. So
God
it was
bless
that
you
fork
guys.
in the road, though. You know what I mean? It's had either go this way or that way. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right. If you'd have went the other way, your life maybe would have turned out
I
different.
probably wouldn't be here talking to you.
Right. Yeah.
Especially the way I live my life.
You definitely made the right choice.
So, yeah. She
48
changed-
years is a long
She
time.
cured me of a lot of things, trust me, except
Yeah.
my nerves. She can't change that.
Yeah. But that's great, man. 48 years. Congratulations, guys. That's a great thing.
Thank you.
God bless you. Both.
But that's where I could have been. You know what I mean? I could have been. That's where I was supposed to. Well, I shouldn't say supposed to be because that's the wrong word to use.
Yeah.
But that's where I would have been. You know what I
Right.
mean? You would have seen me on TV playing, with the big players and all that. Because I was that material. I had that semi-pro material that was
Right.
ready,
And that was, you mentioned straight pool.
Yeah.
You're a straight pool player.
Well, I love that game. But,
Yeah.
8-ball was always my forte, but I wanted to try that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I did play it a few times, and I loved it, and I forgot why I really...
It's definitely harder than 8-ball or 9-ball.
It is.
Yeah. You like 9-ball?
I like 9-ball, but I don't, it's not really my forte,
Yeah.
8-ball's always been my thing.
Yeah.
But I played a lot of players. I beat a couple world champion players. I can't mention one on TV. But I can't do that. So, But there was another one that I beat. My brother was there. Jeffrey was there. A couple other friends of mine were there. They knew who he was, and I didn't. I ended up beating him. He was a 2-time world champion.
Ah, nice.
So I got pretty good stuff under my belt.
Yeah. What about billiards? You play billiards?
I played it one time.
That's with no pockets, right?
Yeah, with no pockets. Yeah, you got to score for points.
Yeah, I
take the
never
ball
really
more than-
understood it.
If I played it now, I'd probably be really good at it because I'm good at my. I really got better at my geometry
Yeah.
with the way where the ball's going to go and all that.
Yeah,
You know
with
what I
the,
mean?
the frames and everything.
Yep.
Yeah. It's definitely an art in itself.
You really have to see it though, son. Right now, I mean, I'm not in my prime, but when I was in my prime, nobody could touch me. A few boys said that they actually beat me, and I always like to try to, say there's a difference between beating and winning.
Ah,
Do you
okay.
think so?
Sure. That's a good one.
Yeah. Because if you beat someone, so a lot of times that player won't come back.
Yeah.
And sometimes they will, And beating a guy like me, I'm always going to come back until I win. That's the type of guy I am.
Right, you gotta come back.
I won't ever hang my stick up.
Yeah.
So,
You don't give in easy.
no, I don't.
Yeah. Well, that's what makes you who you are, man. But anyways, let's. I want to talk to you a little bit about movies.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, we always tried to make scary movies and stuff. Have you ever seen any good scary movies lately?
I kind of fell off that genre a little bit.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What do you like now?
Just kind of like we've been watching a lot of romantic movies, some comedies and drama. Stuff
Rom-coms
like that.
are great. Romantic comedies are great.
Yeah.
There's one that just came out, or it's coming out, I guess. I don't know what it's called. Solo Mio, with Kevin James from the TV show.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, he's
good
funny. All the movies he makes are funny.
I liked him in Kitsch. Was that Kitsch?
Hitch.
Kitsch, yeah.
Yeah, with
I
Will
liked
Smith.
him in that. I really did. That was a very, to me, that was heartwarming.
Yeah,
It was a heartwarming movie.
it was good. I like the Zookeeper.
Zookeeper was good.
Yeah, when he goes out with the gorilla. He goes in a restaurant with the gorilla. He tells him, order whatever you want. And the waitress comes in, he says, 30 oranges.
That's great.
Yeah, man. I want to see it, but check it out. It's called Solo Mio.
Yeah, I will.
So, what else is going on these days, man?
Just working, staying home. Probably going to retire in a couple years, hopefully. But I'm still going to work part-time. I'm not just going to lay back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
You're still filling the gas stations?
Yep. Still driving a truck. Yep.
That's a pretty important job there.
It is.
And I was talking to you about it before a little bit, but can you explain that? How do you do that? You got to go to the gas stations.
Well, we have a gas station that we go there, and there's a fill station. You go up the ladder. There's like 4 pods up on the truck, and there's colored diesel, which they call dyed. They call it dyed because it's red. It's red diesel. Then there's regular diesel, and then there's gas and kerosene. Well, we don't do kerosene. Once in a while we do. So I do that like every morning. I go there and I fill my truck, and I check and see what customers need what, and I go further stuff.
Right. So you got to hook up the hoses?
It's like a big regular hose, like a gas hose, like what you go to the gas station with.
Right.
But they're only bigger. The nozzles are bigger,
Yeah.
The hoses are thicker.
Yeah.
So,
Huge.
yeah.
And that goes just to every pump or in the ground? Or
It goes
how's
to,
that hook up?
We have tanks, too, that they're like 500 gallons, 500-gallon tanks, 1,000-gallon tanks that we fill. For
Okay.
customers that are on site right now. I don't know if you've got that going on here, but we got a Google Center going up
Okay.
I don't know if Illinois got that or not, but
Not sure.
we got a bunch of construction companies that we have tanks on site for, and they're all monitored by me on a phone, so I can see who needs what, and if they need it, I just go there, fill it, drop them a ticket, and go.
Very interesting.
Yep.
Wow.
They use it all for their equipment.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yeah. So how long is a shift? You work just 8 hours or?
8 hours, sometimes 9. It's been a little busy, but now it's slowing down again. So, you know, if
Yeah.
I'm done at 6, I go home in 6 hours. You know.
Okay.
But yeah, I like
Nice.
it. I like it.
Nice.
Good
nice.
job.
What your boys doing now? What kind of work they doing and stuff?
Brandon's in the same thing. Not doing that aspect of it. Shane is a chef, the second one, and my other boy's a driver too. And Candace, she's a server.
Yeah, your daughter. Right?
So yeah, they're all doing something. Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
working.
I seen him on Facebook a little bit.
Yeah, he likes you, Brandon. He mentioned that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does. Thinks you're a straight up guy.
Good. Good.
He
That's
said
good.
said he thinks.
He's the one that made the movies with us, right?
Yeah, that one time.
Yeah. And Gavin too was with us.
I think. Yeah, Gavin was with us one time. Yeah.
I remember that.
And Shane. Shane was with us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, all three of them were, but not all together, you know.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
those were good times, man.
Definitely, man. You know, we didn't have much to entertain ourselves back then. Like, you know, now everybody's got the phone, so you
Yeah.
got Facebook and all that shit. You know, so that was something good to look forward to. You know,
Yeah.
like if I knew we were filming on Friday, you know, you waited all week for that.
Yeah,
You know.
I used to come way down here to do that because I really enjoyed it, and it wasn't only just that; it was being with you guys. You know?
Yeah.
So
Right. Like a lot of the behind the camera stuff, the outtakes, the bloopers and stuff. Oh, it was great, man. Do you still got that video on your YouTube channel where we poured the water on Jonathan and everything?
oh, I think I took that off of there.
Yeah.
I could put it back up there though. I took it off of there because Beauty wanted me to. I don't know why.
Really? That was a
Crazy.
funny video.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That was great, but
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. We put a bucket of water right on him when he was sleeping. He woke up all freaked out. You still playing drums?
No, I haven't played in a long time.
No. You got a drum set at home? Or?
I did, but I gave it to my son. I let him because he likes to play.
Oh, is he playing now too?
Well,
Oh,
he practices, you know, and stuff like that. But
Yeah. That's good.
yeah,
That's very good. You know, I gave up going out and playing live. You know, it became not worth it. You know, the city of Chicago is so expensive to live. You know, with gas and everything, and
yeah,
you know, there's no money in it. You know, and even though if there is, it's I got tired of lugging equipment around. You know, and going on the stage, and you know, people are eating dinner in front of you and stuff in some places. You know, and
yeah.
after a while, you know, you feel like stupid. You know what I mean?
But you're a good musician. You play great, man. I heard your stuff, and I love it. I
Oh,
have to
thanks,
say.
man.
I do.
Well, nowadays, you know, I'm in the studio, you know, strictly studio. I mean, I'll go on a gig if somebody calls, you know, for a favor, or if it's something really good. Like this last summer, I did the Cubs game with a band.
Nice.
Where that music is coming from? Outside. Ah. Somebody's playing music in their car or something. Well, yeah, I did the Cubs game with a band called Secondhand Soul Band, and they do all the Motown stuff, and it was great. We were there all day. It was hot and exhausting, you know, but I figured, you know, that was a good one because it was for the Cubs game. They put us on a big giant screen on the
Nice.
field.
Wow, that's great.
So it was great. It was good. But otherwise, like I said, I'm in the studio. I'm recording. I'm always creating something because I feel like if I'm not creating something, I don't feel right. You know, I have to be working on something, whether it's a podcast or music or something. If not, I'll go crazy. You know, I think and worry too much about everything. I'm an overthinker.
Yeah.
So I got to keep myself busy.
That's
You
good.
know.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to do.
Yeah, man. But I'm glad you came down today, man. And it was a pleasure to see you.
Great seeing you.
Really good.
Really.
Yep.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And when you get back to Indiana, I'll get everything set on the audio and everything the right way.
Okay.
And we'll do it remotely.
Okay.
And we'll continue.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds great.
All right,
Yeah,
Brian.
because I have a lot more to say, and I know you do too. So.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Kolbasky. We're going to take this to a part 2 when he gets home in Indiana. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, please don't forget to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Give us a like, drop a comment. That helps very much. That'll help me to get more guests and carry on this podcast. Also, if you go check out my music on this YouTube channel, just click on videos and scroll down. I got about over 70, 80 songs on that I produced. I'm sure you'll find something you like. So yeah, do that. And we'll see you next time, guys. Okay? Alrighty.
Later.
All right, let's take it out. Thanks. Bye-bye.